What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Today is Sunday. Sunday, September 8th. I want to give a great happy birthday shout out to my other sister who is a Virgo, the middle child, but never forgotten. I know a lot of them feel forgotten, but you know what? That's not the point. I shouldn't shade her. Regardless, bitch, happy birthday. Okay, it's your day, Virgo season. We still kill it. I'm so proud. I'm proud. We've come a long way as a family. We have come a long way as individuals, and we've come a long way in life. And I am very thankful and super grateful that we are able to get to a point in our lives where we are more open. Because not all sisters are open. Sometimes not all family members are open, right? Because it also depends on the dynamics of your family. What happened? What were the pathologies? Has anything happened that needed to be healed? And most times, no. Because depending on where you're from, I feel like in my family, in my culture, we're very private. I know as a Virgo as well, I'm just private, period. So that's just what that's about. But for, I'm sure, a lot of other families, we are all in a place where we feel alone, even though we have a family. And for some families, there are other families who don't feel alone, and they feel the love and they feel the vibe, and that is amazing. Trust me, that was always something that I really wanted. But I think over time in my existence in life, I've noticed that I had to have a journey that was very lonesome, because I had a lot of lessons to learn that were also a part of family. I don't resent the family, but I definitely feel like whatever lessons I've learned and I've taken the approach maybe was necessary. And I think hopefully there are other people out there who might feel the same way. I wish I could go deeper, but I don't have the words for it yet. So anyways, I guess that's a little bit of why I decided to come on here as well. Not just to shout out my sister for her birthday, but to also talk about families. And obviously to shout out all the Virgos, because it's our time. We have until what, the 22nd? I'm looking at like my bracelets. We have until the 22nd of September, and this is a very serious time, Virgo season time. This is a time where, you know, we not only reap harvest, but we're really about our health, our mental health, our spiritual health, our financial health. We're about the ideas, at least I know for me, I am in a position where I am looking at things that I had been placing onto the back burner and finally bringing them to light. Hence my starting an Etsy online shop. So I'm finally getting these babies out to you guys, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait until it's on your wrist, and then you can be like, bitch. I'd be like, I know. Yes, right. I'm so excited. So I will find a way to link that into the description box below. Yeah, as I said, in a place of building businesses, we're in a place of knowing what we really want and what we really desire, because we have also been through a lot. And I know that as Virgos, for some reason, our lives are really about some serious hardcore lessons. In my case, it was about self-worth and value. It was about abandonment. And it was definitely about breaking family pathologies that definitely cause friction to what I believe I needed, I wanted out of my life, right? I think you might also feel the gnawing of having to change. Virgos hate changing. Earth signs love being fixed. Even though we're supposed to be quite mutable, you know, we should be alright with certain things, and sometimes we are. I think it depends on whether it's going to be, number one, how is this going to benefit not obviously just me, but everybody else, because I know me. I put a lot of energy into not just people, but places and things, and sometimes, especially if it doesn't work out, oh, the sister's just like, how do I make this better? Not realizing sometimes you just got to leave it alone. That's what makes it better. So, you know, you may be feeling the tension of really having to change, of breaking your old mold, of thinking, any perspectives. In my cases, it's been old experiences of love, old experiences of entrepreneurship, old experiences of my artistry, old experiences of family and friends, who I was, what role I played, and why I felt the need to play that archetype. Why did I feel the need to play that archetype? What was that supposed to be for me? And did I catch the lesson? Because if I haven't, here comes another being who is trying to mold me in to this archetype again. Think about it for a hot minute. What archetype have you been playing, especially in the dynamics of relationships? Really, everything is a relationship. You have a relationship with everything. You have a relationship with your routine. My relationship with my routine, I'm not gonna lie, it consists of a few things, you know, and I know it shouldn't be so taboo, but sister, I love my weed. Like, I do. I ain't gonna lie. But I realized the relationship that I had with it, where it came from, where it started from. It goes really far back. It has been something that has been around more than any of my boyfriends. Quite honestly, it's outlasted them. That's a relationship. I have a relationship with that. You may have a relationship with not something like it, but something like it. What is your relationship with that? That also helps in building that archetype that you then put out there, right? Excuse me for a hot minute. I'm just trying to put my thing back in. I love my rocking chair, but it's getting mad old, and I gotta get it fixed. So I say this to say, as we get older, at least as I'm feeling as I'm getting older, since I just turned 38, as I'm getting older, I'm feeling like, I've been really becoming certain archetypes out here for people, and I'm quite tired of it. However, I've also been discovering new things about myself, things that I was really scared to be. I might have had like a grand idea, a grand master plan about that person. And then when I find out what it might require from me, I am on a dim down. You may feel that there are bouts of times in your lives that you've been playing small. And I really had a breakdown moment where I literally had to ask myself, why have I been playing so small? I've been given such great gifts. We've all been given such great gifts, but we decide to play small because we may not want to ruffle any feathers. Because, you know, we don't want to make others feel inadequate, incompetent. We don't want to show off what has been given. And for some reason, we end up wanting to feel like we need to protect it then, if that's the case. Well, instead of protecting it, we just put it down. Or we will still do it, but we won't hype it up as much, right? So Another thing that this time is really about is really showing us now this is not the time to be playing small. Excuse me. This is not a time to be playing small. This is your time to really be coming out and being those things that you really know deep down inside you have to do and to be. You have to study. You need to get this certification. You need to graduate. You have to open up this business. You need to understand how many people you're about to help. You need to understand the dynamics about your relationships with your family, with your friends, with your love, with your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mate, your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever it is. You have to delve in, but you also have to keep delving into yourself. You have to keep looking into yourself. This is also a time of answers. Answers finally coming out. The day of my birthday, my cousin took me to a place called Port Dover. Beautiful, beautiful beach, but it was windy as hell, child. So windy. And the water was so just coming in so hardcore that it shortened the amount of beach that was out there for people, so it kind of looked like a tiny little beach. When she showed me the photo online, and she showed that it's actually a great big, lots of sand and all. I said, girl, but where? I don't see no sand. And on top of that, the energy of that wind and of the water crashing into the sand, mixing into the sand, making it dark. You know, the height, the rise of it, the everything. I sat there and I felt the energies of Virgo season coming in with that chaoticness and making order out of it. There was a lot going on, clearly. I feel like I'm probably going off a tangent, sorry, but I'm also trying to remember. There was a lot. And I sat there and I looked out there and I thought about it. And I remembered how the moon is here, because I think it was around the time of that full moon coming through. Full moon, new moon, one of the two. I said this energy is mad fierce. I feel mad fierce. I feel this abruptness, I feel all my emotions. I feel all of the old perspectives, the old paradigms. I feel all the archetypes. I feel all of these things connected to me. I also felt anger and a lot of pain and resentment. And it wasn't even so much that it was coming from other people, it was coming from myself. So when we got back and my other friend came over and she had said, girl, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it was you that brought that in. I said, I wouldn't be surprised either. Because we have that kind of capability of changing things with our emotions, our thoughts, our perspectives. I feel like this will be a time for a beautiful rebirth for all of us, most definitely. This is also a time where reconnections happen and reunions, possibly reconciliations happen. And I personally know that for myself, it would be a matter of opening my heart chakra even more and my throat chakra as well to receive these things. only to say that because when you go through a lot of certain experiences of relationships, there are times where you don't always let go. You don't always let go of that relationship, the memory, a thing that might have been said to you, not how they said it to you, maybe a fight you might have had, anything. It could be literally anything that would trigger you to be like, you know what, I can't deal.com with this, and you're out. You're out. They ghost you, you ghost them. It's one of the two, right? This is a time where you may be feeling the energy of that reconciliation coming through. You might be feeling that while you are still knowing and growing and glowing, that you're also recognizing who you are and what you were going through as well, and what mistakes you might have been putting out there, how you played your role, the archetype you might have been playing. And when all of that comes, how you are going to be able to put those things together and present it, or have it be presented to you. Remember, everything is a relationship. You have a relationship with, again, you're not just your routine. You have a relationship with not just people. You have a relationship with your job. You have a relationship with the way you eat. You have a relationship with the way you bathe. We have a relationship with the way you take care of your plants. In my case, also my crystals. I have a relationship. I have a relationship with my artistry. I have a relationship with my business. I have a relationship with my God. I have a relationship with my inner child. We have a relationship with your ancestors. You have a relationship with everything. But most of all, you have a relationship with yourself. Yourself. You can never forget that one. That is the one that keeps it going. That's the one that keeps it going, knowing, growing, and glowing. That's the one you can never forget, even when you get involved in another relationship. And it sucks because they tell you how selfish that is, right? But if you do not know how to find a way to love yourself and put yourself first, you will always be dead last. Always. I know that looks bad when I said that. I know, I get it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that to you, but you need to understand the seriousness of it, because I have already been there, done that several times. No more. At least I pray no more. Okay. I hope some of this made sense, because I know I was talking about siblings and relationships and birthday shout outs and archetypes and who knows. I hope you kind of sort of got the gist of this video. Let this time for you, if it needs to be, depending on how you've been moving in your life, let this time for you be a moment of rest, relaxation, and reflection. So you can receive what it is you need. So you can heed the call, hear your answer, whatever you've been putting out there, because trust me, you've been putting out there. I know I have. And for those of you who have been in hermit mode for so freaking long, it's time to move. It's time to get going. It's time to feel fucked up and gross. It's time to feel like, oh my God, my solar plexus chakra is concaving. Bitch, let it try. Try, because it won't. I know honey, I'm still moving. I'm up, I'm sipping tea with you guys. I'm talking, we're talking. Move. Get the business open. Move the product. Build new ideas. Sustain, sustain, sustain. We're moving in an era where we need sustainability. If we desire to continue to be here for a little bit longer than maybe the next 10,000 years, if given that God-given grace, by the grace of God, inshallah, we need sustainability. So I need you to think about that while I think about that. Trust me, I think about that in everything I'm doing, especially with the biz. Sustainability is key. We have resources, but the way we use up our resources right now is to the shits. And that's really not cute for the kids. That's good. I should write that down. Anyway, it's time to move. Build the business. Put the ideas out. Talk to people. Find your tribe. Build a community. Pay yourself first. Take care of yourself and your family. Love yourself. Don't feel like it's selfish to love yourself. Find out the best ways to really learn to love yourself, because you also need to also know through loving yourself what your type of love is. I forgot what it is. My very good friend is always telling me about it. Oh God. If you guys remember, please put it down in the comment section because I forgot. The four languages of love. 4 languages of love? I think so. Anyway. Find out what your language is, your love language is, so that when you get into these relationships, you are not expecting for them to know what that is. Let them know. Speak your mind, open your heart. Speak your heart, open your mind. One of the two. Open your mouth. Speak up. Even if it feels fucked up. At least you said it. At least it's done. And at least they know. And if they don't want to do it, I know, right? Breathe. So you can move the fuck on. Move on. What else do I also want to just say before I click out of this bad thing? Get your sleep. Keep eating. Drink water. Think about skincare. I don't mean to put down anybody who wears makeup. I love makeup, trust me, but I love my skin too. Ladies, especially going through this time, where are you? Okay, well, I can only find, oh yeah, maybe it's in here. Blah. Yoni eggs. Yeah, I am about this. This has been a beautiful thing, a beautiful journey, a beautiful experience. I'm so thankful and grateful to be here in my crystal gemstone journey and lifestyle. I have a larger one. I got this one at Happy Soul. It is somewhere along Bloor Street West in Toronto. Real dope store. And I got these because I felt ready. I felt ready to do a lot of cleansing. And after everything I had gone through, I felt like this was also the best thing for me to start delving into for self-compassion, self-love, forgiveness of others, and also to really help in my Kegel exercise. You know, I am now 38. Yes, I look great, but honey, I need to keep it all in good state, right? And so with that experience, I said to myself, self, you better start putting these yoni eggs in. Just tighten, release. Tighten, release, you know. gets that pelvic muscle back. Okay, tightens our vaginal walls again. But you know what, another thing, another reason why I got this, y'all, and I'm gonna say this about relationships, especially as Virgos, because we give, hunty. And then it gets to a point where we're not getting nothing back, and that is a bad look. And you know what that does? That dries you up. Honey, I got dried up. I can't believe I just had to admit it. But I did, yo. And I was like, no, this cannot happen to me. Not the Sin Show. Not me. Bitch, I'm back. I'm so excited. Anyways, ladies, get them. Get them, get them, get them. They're amazing. And do some research about whether you feel like you need it. If you don't, great. If you do, get them. It doesn't hurt. It really actually doesn't hurt. And you know, you can also use the plastic strings, or you can use dental floss if you've got something that is like hypoallergenic. It doesn't really mess with the pH balance. You know, get them. They are such a godsend, and they are a part of you becoming or being that divine feminine that you are. Oh, I love this light. Damn. Namaste. Namaste, God. Namaste, universe. Yes. September 8th, guys. Virgo season. Life is pretty dope, and it can be for all of us if we stay focused, if we move on the projects, if we really continue to do what our inner child desires for us to do, and never forget the inner child. Never forget the inner child, because that keeps us going. It's the one that has kept us moving, even after everything has happened and we decided to turn away from whatever memories, bad memories, experiences that we had gone through. Still, the inner child has kept us moving. So keep loving the inner child that lives within inside of you. Keep acknowledging, keep saying I love you to that inner child. Keep saying I love you to yourself in the mirror. Do those exercises. Trust me, it works. And when it comes to the relationships, remember the archetype. Remember who your archetype, the archetype is that you have been living, who you've been in each relationship. Remember that, so that you know maybe you don't have to be that anymore. Time to evolve. 2020 is coming, and it's going to obviously be a good year of evolution, evolvement, spiritual evolvement. Get ready. Get ready. Prepare yourself. Prepare your heart. Prepare your mind. Prepare your aura. Oh yeah, and get to smudging. I think I'm out of incense, so I'm gonna have to start burning some. Anyways, guys, I love you. Keep following the videos. I know I should be posting a little bit more. I will. Let me not say that. I will be posting some more. I am just in the middle of really focusing the time and the energy of getting myself open for the shop, and shaking myself and shaking off the whatever dead weight vibes that I have carried, the old archetypes of money, of being an entrepreneur, of being an artist, and of building sustainable business, right? So I'm moving through that as well. If you are moving through that, let me know in the comments. Let's talk. And also, yeah, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, but it don't matter. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Oh yeah, no, it's okay, never mind.